join the ride, let your taste buds dance. Costa Rican paradise, a foodie's dream in every chance. Zoe and Simon, they'll be your guides uncovering the best Caribbean flavors of Costa Rica, a true food lover's fest.
We just spent the past few days exploring the Caribbean side of Costa Rica, and especially its Costa Rican Caribbean cuisine, which is known to be very fragrant and coconutty and spicy, and we really like it. And so in today's video, we want to revisit some of the best dishes that we've tried, and also try a few new things that we haven't tried before.
We found this little bakery right on the main street here in Puerto Viejo, and they're selling these patties, which are the Jamaican version of the empanada, I would say. This one has a chicken filling. It's really nice. I can't tell if it's Caribbean spices. I think it's more like a curry type of chicken, and I'd even say it's slightly spicy, but let me give it another go.
The only thing missing is some hot sauce, I think.
Some hot sauce would be good on it, yeah. But I'm a fan. It's a really good snack, especially to take to the beach or something, because I mean, you have a really nice scenery here in Puerto Viejo. You could just sit here at the beach and snack on some of those patties. That would be a really good plan, actually.
At pretty much all of these patty stalls, they will also always have a sweet version of the patty. At the ones we visited before, we never got them, but now I thought, hey, now we have to try them, you know. This one is, I think, with banana, but it also looks like somebody stabbed this patty. So I think there's also some, I don't know, cherry inside, some fruit, I think. Still warm as well. No, I think the main mass definitely is banana or plantain.
Where does the red come from?
The only thing that can produce this kind of red is like a cherry.
Or a red, how do you call it, red beet? Okay.
That's good.
Okay. I think it tastes kind of hearty. It's not like pure sweetness.
No, let's say it's 50% plantain, 25% red beets, and 25% strawberry.
Yeah, definitely strawberries.
Now this is actually the third time we've been to this place, but it is one of the best places if you want to try classic Caribbean chicken and rice and beans, and also other good Caribbean dishes. Now these are the two drinks that you should get with your dishes here at Tamara. It's the agua de sapo and the agua de Jamaica. Are they both called agua or?
Could also be flour because it's the flour of Jamaica.
They're both very good. They're both very sugary and with a lot of ginger. So if you don't like ginger, this is not the right drink for you. This would be a real superfood drink if it weren't for all of the sugar in here.
The agua de Jamaica is made from hibiscus, which is the flower of Jamaica. This one here is very cinnamony. It almost tastes like these red chewing gums, you know, that are just very strong in cinnamon taste.
Yeah, what are they called again?
Red something?
Red something, yes. Now Caribbean chicken with rice and beans is pretty much the only thing that I've been eating here for the past few days, and I don't have a problem with that. I really enjoy the dish, but here the Caribbean chicken at Tamara is probably my favorite. It's just so well done and with a lot of attention to detail. Chicken, super juicy and succulent. Then of course it's served in the Caribbean sauce, which is coconutty, very fragrant, with a lot of spices, nutmeg, cinnamon. It's got a lot of richness and depth. It's just got everything, especially spice, which you can then also add when adding their, I think, homemade hot sauce, which I'm a big fan of.
A lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it. It's often very fruity with passion fruit, which just makes it perfect.
I got the Rondon soup, also known as rundown soup, which is a typical Caribbean dish or Jamaican dish. I think it comes from Jamaica, and then it came to a lot of countries in Latin America with the Jamaican people who came to Costa Rica as workers for building a railway. So that's why there's so much Jamaican food here on the Caribbean side of Costa Rica. And this rundown soup is a seafood soup with lots of coconut milk in it. And it also has some potatoes and yams. It's slightly sweet, but also savory. I've had it at a different place It wasn't as sweet and not as thick, so I really like this one. It does remind me a little bit of like a German potato soup, but of course it's a lot more coconutty and therefore feels a lot more Caribbean.
Who would have thought? I think it knows that there's going to be some fish served here soon.
Sorry, little kitty cat. Even though you're cute, I'll keep you.
So next up, it's time for ceviche. You might say that's a Peruvian dish, and yes it is, but it is also very popular here, especially as a starter, but we're just having it as a snack because, well, there's going to be a lot of food. It's a lot of fish.
This is really a lot of fish. It's marlin. It tastes super fresh. Very citrusy. I can also taste the cilantro. In case you didn't know, I love cilantro. It's quite cold, so that's why it tastes even more fresh. And I also like the taste of the fish. A little bit salty, and it really soaked in all the juices and the flavors of the citrus and the bell pepper and the cilantro, which is very tasty. I guess you're supposed to eat it with these crackers. If I wasn't already quite full, I'd really like that way of eating it. Right now it doesn't do me any favors.
I always find it fascinating how ceviche is prepared, that basically the citrus juice cooks the fish in a way. It's, I don't know,
Magic.
pretty magic, yeah. Puerto Viejo itself is also a very nice and cute Caribbean town, at least in off-season. I don't know how it is during peak season when there are loads more tourists. Right now, it's very relaxed.
It is quite touristy. They have a lot of restaurants and cafes where you sit down and you notice, oh, there's just tourists here.
Yes.
But we've heard that it's supposed to be a lot more touristy on the Pacific side of Costa Rica. So we're wondering what that's like.
Yeah.
It's also very convenient that we can just walk to all of these places because Puerto Viejo is the perfect size.
Now, you'll probably find the coolest beaches around Puerto Viejo. The Playa Chiquita, the Punta Uva Arrecife, Cocles. All of these beaches are pretty cool, especially because they feel very natural.
My favorite one is Chiquita Beach, in case you need a recommendation.
But directly in Puerto Viejo, you've also got one or two little beach areas that are very calm and relaxing.
So next we got a little dessert. We got two different coconut cookies. This one is with raisins. Oh, someone's flying above us.
Oh. Huh. I would like to do that now.
Didn't know these things were so loud. So we got two coconut cookie kind of things, but I think they are both very traditional. At least that's what the seller told us.
How is it? Is it a bit dry?
You're forcing me to be very honest here. Why does it look like they're dry?
I don't know, the gallette looks a bit dry.
Yeah, Sahara Desert.
Unfortunately, these two cookies are beyond dry.
So we went to another pasteleria to see if their coconut cookies were any better. They also had this coconut muffin. They call it muffin Caribbean. Well, that was weird pronunciation. Caribbean. You could only buy a whole bag and not a single one, which is too bad.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate, especially because we have a long drive ahead of us tomorrow. So I have no idea what we could do with all these cookies. Oh, they already smell really nice. They smell super coconutty. This one is also more of a coffee cookie, but it has a really nice taste, I think. The taste is a lot better than with the other ones. Okay, so this muffin Caribbean looked a bit more moist, and it seems like it consists of lots of coconut flakes. That's what I'm talking about. This one is super soft and juicy, coconutty, almost tastes like a Bounty. Yeah, I like that one.
I think you can eat this for breakfast. You won't be hungry for a couple of hours, I think, after eating this. I think we'll head back to the beach where we spent most of our days. And we can only recommend to do so. We hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, give it a thumbs up and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye!